In this episode, we would be dealing with the art of delegation. Delegation is also an art. Delegating the responsibilities and the tasks are very crucial in any organization to successfully maintaining their track record. That way, this delegation comes to a very crucial role and plays a crucial part in bringing up the organization and the organizational hierarchy. And how to delegate? Delegation is by means of the upper or the higher authorities or the people who are in the maybe in the top of the hierarchy. They want somebody to carry out this task on this way. So identify the right person, match the skills with the person. If you want to delegate, for example, if someone does something, probably that person is the right person to appoint. Same way, identify the right person, make sure that the person delivers. Believer on the outcome of employing quantification on the goal, and they should believe the quantification aspect of how much I am doing, how am I going to do all these things is important. Use the levels of delegation, otherwise an ant cannot carry an apple. The person, if he is unable to maintain or manage the workload, then it is a pitiful thing. How we could manage? So delegation should be for the right person for the right cause. Then set a definite deadline with never changing, never negotiable condition. Because if people started feeling, wow, boss, no, if we go and tell him, he will listen to us. Or if we make a sympathetic expression. Now, if the boss knows about all these things and he makes sure that this is not going to happen, then the person is get caught. Make it workable and easier. The task that you assign to the other person need to be bit by bit made it and make sure that it is usable, relevant and easy to carry out. Make it worthwhile and the easy mode of operations are very, very beneficial for completing the task. Fix the time frame and updates made time. See, the updates are periodically conveyed so that the updates are being processed and the delegation process will be perfectly managed if it is being carried out. Arrange the allocation of resources. Without the resources, people cannot work on. Maybe some stationaries or anything of that sort. So those resources, including money, should be made available. Problem solving using a relevant or purposeful or the right solution. Intermittent reviews and feedback for the purpose of course correction. See, you cannot come back and say, long back we should have done this. Then you would have traveled at least 44 kilometers. You cannot go back and make this happen. So, intermittently, maybe weekly, fortnightly, discuss and ensure whether the delegated activities are carried out properly. If not, make the course correction and make people to stick to the corrections that you have been suggesting. Then maybe the meaning of the task and any task that is assigned, they should own that task because you are the owner. You have to own it, and when you have that feel and started working on that, things are different. If not, if it is for somebody, so why should I bother? Then there will be no involvement. Allow the members, when they own, make them feel that they are the bosses and they could be able to sail through and make it happen the best way. Intermittent success need to be necessarily appreciated. Halfway through, if some good things happen and if a wonderful way of operations are conducted, then appreciate that. Any positive reinforcement would make the persons to view that what they do is really good would be likely to continue on those mode and those direction. Then the acknowledging the view of everybody and the intrinsic value should be raised by means of accepting the right things conveyed by the people and involve everybody and make sure that the task is accomplished. So delegation is not a process alone, it is an art too. People who make sure some of these things are definitely the best way in doing that particular aspect.